Hi, Amanda.
Great work on that push-up fitness assessment. Awesome job. So right now, what I want us to do, we're going to do a little bit more warm-up, and then we're going to work on our HIIT workout, okay, the high-intensity interval training. I just want you to take a look at this chart over here that we have. It's called the Fit Chicks rate of perceived exertion. All right, it talks about on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest amount of energy being expended from the body, 10 being the most,
Yep.
and where we want you to sit during these workouts, okay? So if you're at a 1 to 4 level, it's at a less than 50% of your max heart rate. And that is an aerobic endurance kind of recovery mode, okay? So if we're doing some high intensity interval training, that would be your heart rate would come down in those rest periods in between some of the exercises that we're going to be performing, okay? So with that, I want you always to have your heart rate. If I ask you how you're feeling in terms of your energy level and how hard you feel like you're working, I wanted to see it between a 6.5 and an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so that we're working aerobic cardiovascular activity. You're going to have a hard time talking, but you're still going to be able to answer me and give me, let me know. We can still hold a conversation, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. You're going to have to stop a little bit more, maybe take a few gulps of air before you answer me, but that's where we want you to be for some of the cardiovascular workouts, okay? If we're at a 9 out of 10, a 9 to or a 10 out of 10, that is when we start really struggling in terms of oxygen levels in the body, where it's difficult for us to talk to each other. You may not be able to talk, you're just concentrated on breathing and doing the exercise itself. It also is called anaerobic activity at that point, where it's using less oxygen throughout the body. So if I ask you how you're doing, you can take a look over at this chart or give me a number out of 1 to 10. All right?
Perfect.
Great. All right, so let's warm up a little bit more. I know we did some of those arm circles already, so let's take our triceps because we did some push-ups. We're going to take our arms right behind our head, stretching out the triceps a little bit. Good. And let's do the other side. Perfect. So the reason that we do and then let's work on those, let's do some legs kicks this time. So we're going to high swing our legs, 8 on each side. There we go, good. Part of the reason that we do these dynamic workouts starts to get those blood circulating, things are moving, helps us speed up our metabolism, and helps prevent injuries, which is also great. Do you need the wall to hold on to?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, you did both sides?
Yep.
All right, let's get those knees, hips swinging out. So I want you to lift up your knee and open up to the side. There we go, that's it, good. Perfect. Good job, Jane. Keep going, almost done there. Great. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to lean forward, hinging at the hips. Come down, touch your toes. If you can, if you need to, have a nice bend, juicy bend in those knees. Get you down there. Take one hand in front of the other and make a tripod with your hands. Take your left arm up to the sky. We're going to open up and stretch. Now we're going to switch sides. You can bend your elbows, bend your knees as you feel necessary. Switch sides again. And we're going to do this one more time on the other side. Great. Back up to the top. And let's just give those high knees again. Actually, you know what? Do you know how to skip rope, Jane?
Yes, I do, Jane.
All right, let's do a little bit of rope skipping for the last part of our dynamic warm-up. You might want to step back and go for it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have you do it for 30 seconds. Keep going. Great job. That's 30 seconds of rope skipping. All right. Excellent. You're all done your warm-up. Good job. You rock, Chick.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to work into, what are we going to work into? What's our next step, Jane? Do you remember?
I believe we're working into ARAM.
AMRAP.
AMRAM.
AMRAP. Good job. And so what does that stand for? As many reps as possible. And that is part of our HIIT workout, which is a high intensity interval training.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this for 3 minutes. I want you to do 3 rounds, okay? So exercises that I want you to do are burpees.
Yes.
Do you know what a burpee is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I'll quickly just demonstrate a burpee for you.
Okay.
So you're gonna come down, extend your legs out. You can walk them out if you're feeling uncomfortable with jumping. And then you can step or hop back up to the front. Bring your arms all the way up. We're not gonna jump up today because our ceiling's a little bit low. And then come back down. Okay, so that's a burpee.
Do I do like 1 burpee and then?
You're gonna do as many reps as possible.
No, I know.
So so you're gonna do, I'm gonna time you on the burpees.
What if I can do 3 minutes of burpees?
Then you can do 3 minutes of burpees.
Okay. So I was wondering, because there's 3 exercises, so I was wondering whether or not.
Yeah, we're gonna do them in sections.
Oh.
So 1 minute each.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do it, we're gonna do 45 seconds of the exercise, 15 seconds of resting.
Yep.
45 seconds of the exercise, 15 seconds of resting, 45 seconds of the third exercise, 15 seconds of resting, and we're gonna repeat that cycle 3 times.
Okay.
So it equals
9 minutes.
9 minutes. And it'll be 3 rounds of 3 minutes.
Okay.
Does that make sense now?
Yes.
Okay, great question.
100%.
All right, so the next exercise that you're gonna do is going to be a jumping lunge, okay? So lunge position, knee stacked over the ankle, our hips are square to the front. We're gonna bring the knee down, and as we move up, we can keep our arms out in front of us for a bit more stability. And we're gonna switch legs, a little hop in between. And another little hop in between. How does that look?
Looks great.
Okay, awesome. And our third exercise is weighted jumping jacks. So you're really strong in that upper body, and I know I saw that with your exercises, so it's really impressive. So what we're gonna do with the weighted exercise for the jumping jacks is you're gonna bring your arms up and jump up. Back down. So there's 1, there's 2.
Okay.
And you'll just do as many reps as possible.
Okay.
Excellent.